Children, in the last video we have discussed about the identity matrix. So over there I have told you that the identity matrix is that matrix in which you are having the diagonal elements as 1 and the other elements over there is equal to 0. Non-diagonal elements are equal to 0. Now over here in this class or in this video we will be discussing about the transpose matrix. Now again the question arises that sir, what is a transpose matrix, right? So see, if this matrix is there with you, okay, this is the original matrix and it is like 1 3 4 2 4 3 3 4 5 like this. If we are doing transpose of a particular matrix, what we are doing, that we are just replacing the whole row with whole column. That means what? You can see that over here the row is 1 3 4, and after doing the transpose of this matrix, what we are saying that in this first column you will be seeing the first row, like over here. Over here the row is 1 3 4, and over there in that matrix the column has become the row over here. Okay, so simply exchange of all the elements in a row with the elements of the columns is known as the calculation of a transpose of a particular matrix. So if you have this matrix, for that matrix, if you are calculating the transpose, you have to simply replace the rows with the columns. The elements in the rows will be replaced with the elements in the column. Okay, so in this way the transpose of a particular matrix is calculated. Alright, so in this what we will be doing, that we will be exchanging the rows and columns. And how we will be doing it, let's see. So in this program, first we have declared the class, then main function, then we have declared the original matrix. Okay, so whatever we have written in that matrix, same matrix we have taken over here as an original matrix, where we have the number of rows as the rows are 1 3 4 2 4 3 and 3 4 5. 3 rows are there, right? So same declaration or same initialization of the variables of the array has happened over here. Okay, after this we need to traverse the elements and we need to replace the elements in the row with the column, right? So what we are doing, that first we have taken two for loops over here for the row and column, and in that what we have done in the transpose matrix, one more matrix we have taken by the name transpose, and for the transpose matrix what we are storing, we are storing the original, that is our array having the value of, earlier it was something is missing over here. Over here I have to mention the the dimension are missing over here. So now I have define the dimensions over here. Okay, now after this you will be able to see that we are just replace the row with the column and column with the row over here. You can see it is ij over here, and over here we have done j of I. So in this way what will happen, whatever is the value from here on, the value will be replaced. Now when we are considering the first case, in the first case what we are doing, in the first phase, the value of I is equal to 0, value of j is also equal to 0. So 0 comma 0, that value is there. So in transpose matrix 0 comma 0 we are storing the original value at 0 comma 0. So 0th row and 0 column. So that is equal to 1. So same value will be kept inside the transpose matrix of 0 comma 0. Now when the second time this inner loop will run, having the value of j is equal to 1, and now we have the value over here in transpose matrix as 0 and 1. So 0 1 matrix, so this is 0 and 1 over here. Okay, so 0 and 1, what had happened, that we have to compare, exchange the value. So we have taken the value of original j of I. That means what, we have taken the value at the first 1 0. This 1 0 is there, it is placed over here in the transpose matrix over here. Okay, in this manner when the third time loop will run, again the value 3 will be replaced, 3 value will be updated over here in this row. See, in the same manner the process will go on, all the values will be stored like this. Now what had happened that we have replaced the values, okay, but in the output we have to print both the things, whether what was the original value of the array and what was the transpose of the matrix, right? So first we have written the thing that system.out.println printing matrix without transpose. So in this what we have done, we have taken two loops, and in two loops we have printed the value for original IOC. That means for the original matrix that we have. This is the original matrix over here. Same value will be first printed using this particular set of code. This particular set up to here, we are printing this value. Once we have printed with this value, we need to print the value that we have calculated in the transpose. Okay. So what we have did, again we have taken one more set of for loops and having printed the value for transpose of ij over here. Okay, so once we have printed the value for transpose of ij over here, so what had happened, first the original matrix was printed. This was the original matrix with this condition, and this is the transpose which was printed having this condition in consideration. Okay, so first we have did the transpose of the matrix, then we have printed the original matrix, and then we have printed the transpose that we have calculated for the particular matrix. Okay, so only this much in this video where we have discussed about the transpose matrix.